Cedar Manor Retirement Village is the place to get the most out of life, offering you independence yet a sense of belonging. It's small enough to make good friends and know your neighbours, yet large enough to have plenty going on.
And I knew they were friendly here because I used to come over for word games and things like that. So I came over here when there was an apartment vacant, and it's beautiful.
Cedar Manor offers both villas and apartments. The apartments adjoin the care home.
The apartments are excellent. The one I chose is nice and sunny. It has everything I need. If I wish to do any cooking or entertain some of my family or that, everything is there and available. And if I choose to go to the dining room and that, I can do that as well. So I have all the choices for myself.
Residents living in both enjoy the wide range of social activities and outings on offer.
Each month we have a van trip, and as the village manager I like to take the residents out, and it's extremely important for me and also for the residents to have that time away from the village, away from the office, where we just have fun and spend this time together.
I'm very partial to quiz sessions and word challenge and things like that, and I play a lot of cards. I love the association with Arcadia and the Girton villages. When we meet up, that's lovely. I enjoy that.
There's something going on all the time, you know, because you can go over here and get your hair cut, or if you've got a sore hand, you can bring up Kerry. No, 10 out of 10. And it was the best thing we've ever done.
It suits us.
Yeah.
It's handy to town. It's handy to a supermarket. It's handy to, we walk across the street to a bus stop. So, it's all handy.
Residents at Cedar Manor find the location makes life very easy.
It's so accessible to the city and to facilities in town, to my daughter, and the other villages are handy, and I have some friends there, so it's nice and handy to visit.
There's also a sense of security for both the present and the future.
I feel very safe and secure here. In fact, if I go out very late at the night and come back at 11 o'clock, it's all locked up. And I have to get permission to come in. So yes, it's very safe and secure. I love it. I'm happy here. I go to bed and I've no worries.
Every morning when they open their apartment door, they know that somebody is here. The staff are here, or their neighbours, and they meet and they have their morning tea, and it is that sense of purpose and sense of belonging.
Residents at Cedar Manor enjoy beautiful surroundings without the need to maintain gardens and lawns, although some residents continue to garden.
Dug up a little bit of lawn when we arrived and put a few veggies in, growing beans and tomatoes in a very small dug area which doesn't take much. No, it's good.
Having had my 80th birthday, I thought, well, this will be the time to sort out a village. My daughter and I drove all around Tauranga looking at the retirement villages, and this one stood out above the others. When I came in, I loved the open space of the stairwell and the wide corridors. But yes, my view from my apartment window could not be improved on. It's magic all over the Tauranga harbour. It's a beautiful view. Fortunately, I have independent living because I care for myself and cook and shop and do things, you know. So sometimes I'm thinking it's getting rather close, and maybe later this year I might start wandering into the dining room more often. But at the moment I just go in every Sunday for roast dinner.
So the day I walked in that door and I could see that that was a separate sort of dining area, and I said I could live here just like that. Well, that was in August and we shifted in December, and it was the best thing we've ever done.
It is extremely comforting for the residents to know that we have the continuum of care on site here at Cedar Manor. people are often, unsure of the future and what their needs might be, but to know that when they move into this retirement village, if their needs do change, that they're still going to stay within the Cedar Manor family and within Bupa, and that is extremely important to them. Often when residents move in and they perhaps have left a large home, a large garden, and their lives have been busy and they've been caught up for so long, for so many years they can't remember, in the day-to-day chores and tasks that need doing. And actually when they first move into the retirement village, it's suddenly they have all this time, and that's often one of the things that they worry about coming in, that they want to be kept busy, and they think that if they don't use it, they're going to lose it. But actually it's quite the opposite, because the time that they have is quality time. And it's also with, often I'll say to people, the time they spend with their family. It could be the son coming, and every time he comes he's got to mow the lawn, or he's got to be doing chores for mum. And now it's actually quality time, because they come into the village, and when the son comes to visit, there's nothing to do, so he can spend that quality time. He can take mum out for a coffee, and it's just, it improves everybody's lives. And they very quickly fit into all of the activities that we have here at the village.
Cedar Manor Retirement Village. It's a place you'd be happy to call home.